Number 19, Kansas men's basketball lost to number 25, North Carolina, 87 to 74. I apologize for looking at because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Whoever got this type of win early on was going to have a huge resume boosting win. And this game was at North Carolina, by the way. And I did make note of it as a top 25 showdown to keep an eye on between now and next poll back in the preseason when the preseason polls for the AP came out. I did. And Kansas actually led in this game at halftime, 37 to 29. But second half, North Carolina outscored them, 58 to 37. But there's obviously more to the game than that. That's why I'm going to go to stats. And there's no use of going in the last minute of the game. It was just garbage time points at that point. So Kansas shot 44.8% from the field on 58 attempts, 48% on threes on 25 attempts, 2/3 on free throws. But that's on 15 attempts. 27 rebounds, 7 offensive, 14 assists, 6 steals, 3 blocks, 14 turnovers, 18 fouls. How many points on the bench? 12 plus 3, that's 15 plus 6, that's 21. And 3 double-digit scores combined for 22 plus 12, that's 34 plus 10, that's 44 points already. And 4 other players scored 61 points combined for 6 plus 6, that's 12 plus 8, that's 20 plus 7, that's 27. Now, North Carolina had 4 double-digit scores that combined for. Okay, the non-double-digit scores combined for 3 plus 3, that's 6 plus 5, that's 11 plus 3, that's 14 points. So 73 points. And nobody else scored 6 more points in this game. And North Carolina had not as many bench points as Kansas. To be honest, 3 plus 5, that's 8 plus 3, that's 11. And they shot better from the field, that is, than Kansas did. 51.5% on 66 attempts. So 8 more shots. However, they were not as good from 3. 29.6%, but that's on 27 attempts. And 64.7% on free throws on 17 attempts and 15 fouls. They did out-rebound Kansas 39 rebounds, 16 of those offensive, 16 assists, 9 steals, 2 blocks, 11 turnovers, and 15 fouls. I'm going to go over points out turnovers, points in the paint, and fast break points as well. Now, points out turnovers did favor Kansas in this game, 19 to 14. However, fast break points favored North Carolina, 14 to 6. In addition, points in the paint favored North Carolina heavily, 48 to 20. So Kansas is now 1-1 on the year. They're going to drop some. It's more like how much. And North Carolina should move up in the polls. So what's the next 5 games for Kansas here? They do have Texas A&M Corpus Christi on November 11th, a Tuesday. Then you have a home game against Princeton a week from tomorrow. And you got part of the Champions Classic on November 18th against currently ranked number 6 Duke. That's a tough game. And the Champions Classic, by the way, would be played at Madison Square Garden. Then you got the Players Era Festival, which they're going to play Notre Dame first on November 24th. Then they play Syracuse next on November 25th. And either the 26th or 27th is a TBD opponent. By the way, I know it's beyond 5 games, but you get the whole point here. Now, North Carolina, on the other hand, what are their next 5 games? They do have Radford at home on November 11th, I believe. I'm going to just double check that real fast before moving forward. Yep, that's what I thought. Then you got literally a week from now, North Carolina Central University, I believe, NCCU. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. Then you got Navy at home November 18th. And part of the Fort Myers tip-off, part of the Beach Division on November 25th. The first game is against St. Bonaventure. It's obviously in Fort Myers, Florida at Suncoast Credit Union Arena. The same thing goes for that Michigan, currently ranked number 22, Michigan State on November 27th as well. So we're going to have to honestly wait to see what happens with both of these teams. And both of these teams do have like really good freshmen. So we'll have to wait and see what they do. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe, and see you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more memories. Of course, like video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithm. Some more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. Some more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well.